Hello friends, and welcome to my first makeup tutorial. I think it's very brave of you to be here, considering I haven't put on makeup since high school, when I used to steal my mom's dusty 90s concealer. Yeah, that's on gender dysphoria and subsequent hyperfeminization in order to compensate. This video has been highly requested, and by that I mean I made a joke about it, and my friends said do it, do it, do it, because they're very supportive, cool people like that. So I wasn't sure I was gonna do it, actually, because I've been kind of preoccupied by the election and by the state of the world. But then I thought, maybe we'll just channel that energy into this video. So today I'm bringing you a new look, exclusive, and it's called How to Wear Makeup in a Democracy Honoring Way. So this video was inspired by this book on tyranny by Tim Snyder, 20 Lessons from the 20th Century. It's a small book, quick read. You can pick it up from an independent bookstore for less than $10. So I'll be honest with you, I did not want to buy any concealer because I know I won't use it, but I do have this tinted moisturizer. I'm just going to use that. So the interesting thing about tyranny or fascism is that it only defines itself by what it stands against, not what it stands for. The things that it hates or fears. It's a very fear-based system. And so one of the most important things we can do is not just think about what we're against, but also what we stand for, what we want the world to look like. You know, sorry, my nose was itchy. Tim said in his book, what we do today enables the reality of tomorrow. So we have to take responsibility for the face of the world and for the face we present to the world. And so that's what we're gonna do. So as you're kind of laying your foundation, you can set an intention for the day and say, you know, I want today to be about openness and acceptance and welcoming. I want today to be about courage and truthful communication. I have no idea what I'm doing, if you can't tell already. I think I'm shinier than I was before. I don't know if that's good or bad, but whatever. I see people do this thing. No idea. Okay, now we are going to try a contour. Is this the right palette? I don't know. Is this the right brush? Probably not. Are you going to be able to see it in this lighting? Whatever. So I was hesitant to try contouring in the first place because it's designed to hide our natural features in favor of more marketable features. It makes us look thinner, more European than we actually are. You know, most of our power that other people hold over us is given away freely. Meaning, I know that slimmer European features are what people want to see. But no one's forcing me to do this. Instead, I obey in advance. I anticipate what people want from me, and I give it to them before they even ask. So by contouring, I have taught society that it can expect these actions from me. It can expect me to spend my time, money, and energy contouring my face. Even though I don't have to. But I feel like I have to, or you might feel like you have to, because it becomes sort of standard practice. Now, this isn't hating on anyone who contours, because as you can see, I'm doing it anyway. And if it's what you want to do, you should do it. Absolutely. But I think it's good to acknowledge where this comes from and why we do it. And try to take charge, I suppose, of why you're doing it. Say, I'm doing this for me because this is the way I want to do my makeup today, and I don't care what anyone thinks of it. It's not for anyone else but me. Yeah, I don't know if you can see any of that. I'm gonna have to go check it in the bathroom. Okay, you can't really see it, but you know, it looks great in the bathroom. So, this is very dubious makeup advice. For the love of God, don't do any of this. Oof. Okay. I don't have any like life lessons for this next part because I'm gonna look at my eyebrows, and I actually just want to focus on my literal eyebrows because I never have before, and I can see now that they're incredibly thin and fair. Yeah, they're pretty, they kind of disappear. So here's, I have one of these whatevers. How do you open it? There we go. Oh gosh. What do I do with that? It's one of these. Oh, that can't be right. Okay. I'm not gonna do this well. I'm not gonna do this well, and I don't wanna. I think I'm supposed to shape and darken it. I assume. Yeah. Oh. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm gonna start over. Okay. So I messed up the eyebrows a little, so I'm starting over there, but it's okay because it's another opportunity for a lesson, which is to be calm when the unthinkable happens. This could be something small like an eyebrow mishap, or something big like a terror attack. Inside we might be flipping out, but it's important to stay calm. And the reason for that is, an authoritarian or a tyrant will take advantage of our fear in order to consolidate their power. So in the case of the terror attack, a tyrant might use the fear caused by that attack to take away some of our freedoms in the name of safety, even though those freedoms are hard fought for, and they guarantee our safety in a different way. And in the case of the eyebrows, well, the tyrant in my head might be kind of flipping out and using a sort of mistake or failure to tell me, just give up, because people are gonna think less of you. But it's important not to fall for it. So we stay calm and we adapt. This is wild, I actually have eyebrows now. They look uneven, but that's because the light is uneven. Okay, it's time for eyeshadow, which I'm dreading because it seems like it requires a lot of skill. But you know what, we're just gonna go for it because it's actually really important. So, I believe the purpose of eyeshadow is to, oh god, I have no idea what I'm doing, is to, oh no, it's terrible already. The purpose of eyeshadow, though, is to, make the eye stand out, make it look bigger, I think, and here is why that is important. It's because, oh god, it's so bad. It's important because this is gonna help us actually with making eye contact and small talk with our neighbors and our community. Now, why is that important? It's to build connection and trust. So one of the things that can happen under tyranny is that people will try to make you fear and distrust people around you. They'll say, well, those people aren't like you, and you should be afraid of them. This looks terrible. This kind of person or that kind of person, you should be afraid of them. But if you've already forged connections with the people you live around, you live with, you know their names, you know their dogs' names, you see them on the street, you make eye contact, you make small talk, it's gonna make it a lot harder for someone to tell you should be afraid of that person, because that person just becomes Dave down the street, and it's harder for someone to sow mistrust in you. So in terms of, in terms of color choice, technique, and execution, I think I did literally everything wrong. Whatever. Alright. Lipstick. So the advice with this one is simple. Stand out. Stand out. Because someone has to. Right? Someone has to. It's easy to follow. It's easy to just follow along with what everyone's doing. And it's uncomfortable to stand out. But without discomfort, there is no freedom, Oh boy. Yeah, without discomfort, there is no freedom, which is what I'm saying to myself right now as I cringe at the sight of myself in the camera. But someone has to break the status quo. And as soon as you set the new example, other people will follow along in breaking the status quo. And learning to be uncomfortable. And here is your finished look, my friends. I don't hate it nearly as much as I thought I would.